You call me king.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash, long as I stick to the plan. What is the plan? I cannot lie for none of you, long as I know who I am. I'm in control, God got his hand on my soul. And if I land and he got the remote, made it this far, it's a miracle, miracle. Anything less is cynical, cynical. Staying true, I can't lie in your interview. Tell the truth while you lie with your interview. And your acting is so hypocritical. In control, nothing more, this is minimal. Can't stop now, I'ma grind till I'm ghost. I thank God how he held me.
Yes, 2 weeks.
So y'all ready?
Yeah.
I got content ready.
What's on there?
What's on what?
On your computer.
We're not doing this. Hey man, how's it going? How's it going?
It's going.
I mean, besides our quick text about when we go to record, it's been 2 weeks. What y'all been up to? How's life?
It's going.
Whew. Titillating.
Kevin?
It's going.
It's going.
That's
Mentally,
it?
Yeah,
That
like-
spice it up?
I'm just trying to match the vibe.
Godly. Well, let's say. So, I had Gabby's birthday party. That's the reason why we didn't record, 2 weeks ago that Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
And then last week, we didn't record because of my coworker had COVID. Hopefully he bounced back because I don't want to work for him no more for the remainder of the year. Other than that, I really ain't had nothing major happen. Nothing to me personally. But
Good.
I know there are a lot of news within these 2 weeks. We'll get right into it, but y'all want a matter of fact, y'all okay. Let's be real. So after the conversation, the last episode, for everybody who's listening, before we get started, shout out to all the listeners from all different platforms. Shout out to you that's watching on YouTube. This is the Call Me King podcast. We are in episode 10.
Double digits.
So we appreciate the kings and queens that have been tuning in. If y'all have anything y'all want to talk about, if y'all want to say what's on y'all mind, hit that comment. But other than that, what was I saying?
You were talking about the last
2
bit.
weeks.
So
Big.
we get into how we ended off the last podcast episode, which was quite triggering. And dude, let me tell y'all something. We had a whole pod after the pod. When we got into the body count.
Uh-huh.
So if y'all would like to even talk for that for a minute, what was the number that we decided on for the partners, like your amount?
I can't even remember. I know that's what we left off on. But like I said, we talked about so much after that, I forgot.
Yeah, because then we talked about whole phases.
Yeah.
Then we got into what is considered a whole phase.
Yep.
And just out of terminology, one particular person thought the whole phase was this amount, and we're like, you didn't even scratch the surface of a whole phase. So what do y'all think what a whole phase is? What the body count? What's the number? Like just give me what do y'all consider, okay, when you reach this number, now you in these streets.
Are they at least getting paid for this?
You said who?
Are they getting paid for this? Because if you just out there giving it out free, I mean...
No, they're not getting paid for this.
Yeah, so you definitely not that because they get paid. So, but as far as bodies, who knows? We could say 100 and they can be like, yeah, that's not scratching the surface.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, some people really out here getting it, whether you be male or female.
So basically, if you were single, what do you care if she had past bodies?
No.
can't control what she did in her past. Just for the fact that, same with me, she can't control what I did. I mean,
It's 2 number 2 greater.
No. I mean, I mean,
Y'all
for
have
me-
y'all
for me,
preferences.
there's not.
I'm just saying, like, what is
Yeah,
y'all
for me,
preference?
it's not-
What is? I mean, because you're saying like,
I mean, if I enjoy the person, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't. Dang.
it can't matter.
It shouldn't matter.
It
It
can't
shouldn't matter. Yeah, if
Oh.
they're not gonna judge me on my,
it can't matter because how you gonna be in a relationship and y'all are trying to be truthful, but then you're gonna keep holding that over her head, vice versa.
like
Wow.
I said, if you like the person, it shouldn't matter.
Let me say this. I don't think it should be. I wouldn't hold it over her head, especially if after we made it official for us dating. I guess when I say the application form, the interview, the casual date, not like make it official, just on a date, she'd be like, "Well, I had this many such and such bodies." What would your answer then be?
Cool.
Like y'all ain't. I'm gonna repeat myself. Y'all ain't made it official. Y'all just going on like this is just. Hey, you want to try to get a dinner?
Yeah, I don't think there's a number.
Like you, so it wouldn't be like, let's just be friends.
No.
Hold on. Oh, we about to go
If I
somewhere.
like the
I'm
person-
about to pod now. I'm about to pod. Have y'all been friend zoned?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't.
You never been friend zoned?
Never.
Have you friend zoned? Hold on. Let me go. Hold on. Let me go ahead and add that. Let me go ahead and do the drops for you. Let me go
Do
ahead and
the
do the
drops.
drops for you.
New call me King. Hey, yo, JD. We got Kevin in the building.
So you mean to tell me, JD, Jebediah High, the third,
Never been friend zone.
Is it the third?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
you ain't never been friend zoned?
Nope.
Yo, that's wild.
I gotta stand before Christ on that. Never been put in the friend zone.
Yo, that is crazy. Kevin, have you been friend zoned?
Oh yeah.
How
I
many
mean,
times you been friend zoned?
Well, but the thing is, like, friend zone. I don't know if I like. No, let me finish. I don't know if that's
I'm about
a
to
good-
sell my
that's a
soul
good
now. I
phrase,
have
like,
to.
because most of the time it's like I'm just looking for a friend. If it develops into more, great. But I prefer just a friend, if anything.
So
So
you.
I've never been friend zoned. Me and JD.
So once again, I have to embarrass myself for the content, dog.
You want us to lie?
For content purposes, yeah.
I can't do that.
I mean, we already, basically taken. So who cares
But I'm just.
if we
what-
lie?
But I mean, have you?
Been friend zoned?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Really?
I've been dumped,
Well,
try to work things out, and got friend zoned.
I'm pretty sure we all been.
I got a friend zone story. There was
wait, you were with him and then you broke up, then got back together, and then she said, "I want to just be friends."
let me
I
tell
don't
you.
know if that's friends.
No. Listen.
Okay.
Listen. So this is we was dating in junior high, and it was a pretty decent.
You want to give a name? No, don't give a name.
Yo, you spicy, huh?
Man.
You want me to be spicy, but you can't be
Well, I was
spicy.
just waiting for you to
See,
give me
you
the
and
name.
you that mild Taco Bell sauce right now, bro. You ain't got no
Yeah.
spice. But anyway, so I was in this relationship in junior high, and we broke up. It wasn't like I want to. If I could describe this breakup, it was one of them. Let's just be friends. You know what I'm saying? But she started liking somebody else, started dating somebody else. But then when she was single, I try to holler back again, and she's like, "Well, you're too short." And I was like, yo, none of us have grown any yet. We're just still the same height from junior high. So I look at that, but she was like, we could be friends though. Well, yo, what?
I guess she figured y'all already tried it and it didn't work out, so she didn't want to try it again.
She ain't give me a chance to try. Hey, we both had curfews. We couldn't really go nowhere. We didn't really ride the bus. Yeah, we did ride the bus together. So I couldn't. Dude, oh man, I'm about to go somewhere again. Bro, have you ever, okay, so since I took it for the team and realized I've been friend zoned, okay, I have another question. Had there been a time where you had to be and I know it's a good example, especially in grade school, when y'all was like y'all was boyfriend and girlfriend, but you couldn't act like boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yeah, plenty of times.
Wait, why?
The down low boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, hey, we could be boyfriend and girlfriend, but let's not tell nobody.
Yeah.
I was the down low dude.
You were the down low?
Yes.
You were on the down low?
Bro.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Yeah, I've been in that situation. She claimed her parents didn't want her being in a relationship, so we kept it quiet.
What age?
We was in junior high.
Oh, okay.
I was in 8th grade. I think, yeah, 8th grade.
All right. So, what about you, Kev? Not you?
Nah. Open.
The maestro over here.
Maestro. Never friend zone.
What about baddies? Have you ever pulled any baddies that y'all was like, there's no way I even had your number?
I mean, a baddie for you might be different for us. It just all depends on you, what a baddie is.
Okay.
So give your example of which.
I have been with baddies in my school that were baddies in school.
Okay.
Like, unless you was like a highly attractive guy or a well-known athlete, you wasn't getting with them.
And then you.
But I couldn't brag about it because I was
You
the
were on the
down
down
low
low.
boyfriend, so I couldn't brag about it. I had to sit there.
I think Sneaky Link is the.
That's pretty much
I
what it
think
was.
No, because Sneaky Link comes with that physical interaction, so you can't say Sneaky Link.
What would she do? She just message like you guys would just message like.
Message what? We didn't have phones.
Like
So
on,
how would
like-
y'all
on,
communicate?
Yahoo
Like-
Messenger?
Oh, we love letters.
Writing letters. That's
But it was like incognito. Like the crazy thing about it was we had different hours of school.
Okay.
So when she go past by the locker, she'll hear up and kind of like look around and throw the letter in my locker. Through the little slits, you know, the little air slits.
Yeah.
So y'all ain't have no mailman, and what I mean by that is y'all ain't have nobody passing y'all letters from that person.
No,
That's how we did it.
I had a few actual girlfriends. No, I had a few crushes that was like just, hey, my friend told me to give you this. What are the situations? Yo, I was the dude. Let me tell you something. I was the humble, like low confident, attractive guy. Like I didn't know that I was attractive, but like it was one of them things.
Do you think you are now?
Oh man, I'm top tier baddie. What you mean?
You baddie.
Top tier, huh?
Hey yo.
So you the top of the pyramid?
I'm top, bro. Like I'm tip top. Like
Oh.
I'm top of the pyramid where they still trying to figure out how the pyramids was made. Was it by aliens? Or was it just strong giants that actually, you know? Well, let me stop.
I thought you.
Let's get past that
I
conspiracy
thought you was a
theory.
base, but okay.
You said what?
Thought you was base, but top tier.
Default.
I guess top tier is where you want to be at, Kevin.
Yeah. What a high mountain I have to climb.
Yo,
Very high mountain.
bro. So even with off being 2 weeks, we can't even come together as one.
No, I'm glad your confidence is that high.
Confidence is key.
Yeah.
But it can be
And
a deal breaker.
I think that is sexy.
Oh my god, bro.
I think that's a sexy trait.
I like
so
that
you are
about
top
you.
tier.
I like that about you.
Do you want us to hit on you? Is that what this setup is for?
Hey yo.
Like, what do you want from us? Like,
Hey yo.
you're sure.
Okay, so we gonna get right into it. Yo.
Why you changing?
Yo, cuz like a nigga can't breathe.
You sit there and ask us if you're a baddie, and we tell you, and now what?
Bro,
What are we
okay.
supposed to do?
All right.
Where do we go?
All right, let's go to it. So within these 2 weeks, okay, a lot of news. What do y'all feel about Serena Williams retiring?
Good.
Do y'all think she should have retired?
is
How y'all think? Huh?
How old is she?
I think she's in maybe 35, something around there. 35.
What's the
Maybe 30, 38 the
is there-
most.
Is there what's the age for
There's no
tennis
cap.
players?
There's
No cap.
literally no
Just
pun
like
intended.
Tom Brady still playing in NFL. There's no cap.
There's no cap.
Well, like the average, what's the average age of
I
a tennis
mean,
player retires?
thir-
I mean, she's at the point where she has nothing
She's
else.
40.
To prove.
Oh shoot, she's 40, bro.
But I mean, you when you hit 35 in any sport, they consider that old.
Yeah.
So I mean,
And
once
depending on the sport, it may be like 32 or 34.
because I just about to say in the NFL, if you're a running back, when you hit your early 30s, your career is
you're
pretty much
pretty
Yeah,
done.
you're washed.
Yeah.
Except
Considerably.
what's his name? Peterson.
Adrian Peterson,
He's still playing.
he's still playing.
Yeah,
Now he may not get the yards that he have gotten, but
he's still playing.
I have to give him the respect that he really has been keeping his body top tier.
Yep.
Where's he at now?
Where he's at, I want to say he was with it was with the Detroit Lions.
Recently?
Yeah, last season.
I thought he was with the Cardinals. Or was that the season before last?
Was it season before? It was the season before last.
I knew he was with the. He was with the Saints, Cardinals. Everybody know him from the Vikings.
Seahawks.
Okay.
Because he went from the Redskins to the Lions, then to the Titans, and then the Seahawks.
Yeah, talk about a hoe face, huh?
Yo.
Different teams.
Hey, but look, he getting paid for it.
Yeah, that's
Yo.
true, fair enough.
He's getting paid for it. So about Serena, yeah, I mean, she's did pretty much everything you could possibly do in tennis. Like, what's more for her to do?
Is she the greatest athlete of all times?
Overall, she's on a mount.
For tennis, maybe.
She's on a mount. I mean, you gotta appreciate what she's done.
You said for tennis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean
but
that don't sit well with me, but that's your opinion.
I mean, I don't
Explain.
follow tennis that much, so.
Explain. Like,
Yeah, why?
who's
Why
on-
do you think?
Okay.
Well, I think
Oh, we're doing another Mount Rushmore.
no,
In
it
sports.
ain't really a Mount Rushmore,
should
but
do one.
I think she's at least top 10 or top 5. I think more importantly, top 5 is because of the fact that tennis is an individual like sport.
Yep.
And the fact that how much a top tier of a body that she had to be,
Yeah.
and going through the longevity of how long she lasted.
And not only that, she had a kid in between that as well, and she came back like it was nothing.
Now, I do wish, to be honest with you, I do wish she would have retired on top. Because the last several matches, I don't think she
out
came
the
home
first
with a
round.
victory.
I know some was in the first round, some was in the second round.
Yeah.
But I mean, come on, man. Her numbers don't lie.
Now, of course, I'm going to say this because I don't actually know the roster and the actual past participants or the past players of tennis, but I think she's the greatest tennis player of all times.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Female tennis, yeah. Yeah. Because they already had this discussion, and they put her as number 1.
So, Kevin, did my opinion change you?
No, she's not in the top 4. She wouldn't be in a Mount Rushmore. I don't think.
Who's on yours?
Who's on yours?
I think LeBron definitely should be up there. I think Tom Brady should be too. I mean, going at that age and still delivering.
Okay, so now, oh, man.
Now, let him get his. Go ahead.
I hate him.
You got
You
2
hate
more.
LeBron- Or you hate Tom Brady?
I hate you.
You got 2
Why?
more.
Go ahead, go.
2 more. Oh, jeez. All right, come back to me because I don't have any more.
All right. Everybody know me. Of course, I'm putting Kobe up there. Kobe's my guy. Put Tiger Woods. I'm going to put Muhammad up there. And Tom Brady. Tom Brady got to be up there for what he did.
He's longevity.
Dude,
He's in his 40s still.
he gave the Buccaneers his first year they went to the Super Bowl and won. How many people can say they went to a team their first year and won the big one?
Say that. LeBron can't even do that.
Yo.
Because he didn't.
All right.
He didn't. So Tom Brady deserves to be up there, no matter if you like him or not. Because my favorite quarterback is Lamar Jackson.
All right.
So
Tom Brady is great. Tom Brady had a great team. Tom Brady is a great quarterback as well, but y'all have to realize he is the king of NFL, and what I mean by that is you spit on his shoes, you gonna get penalized.
Wait, but that doesn't take away his athleticism.
that's what I was about to say.
We're not talking about the best sports.
I guess the bad, and I'm starting to be a Tom Brady fan now. Like I like him as a person, but I guess with all like the same thing, and I'm gonna do, and I know y'all ain't like this, but I'm gonna just do it for the all the listeners and viewers. When it comes to LeBron James with all this whining and stuff, he did the same thing. So maybe it's like a biasness for me because it's like if you want to get the same this one person with their little whine and flaw, you got to get that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of felt like I did kind of go over the wall with it. because I can't take away from that. He's like a smart quarterback.
He's very smart.
So I'm gonna go with Tom Brady. I'm gonna go with Kobe. I'm gonna go with Michael Johnson, track and field, of course. Shoot, this is gonna be a struggle.
Why struggle?
Cause my top 5 is hard, bro.
You got one more.
We're doing 5.
You got one more.
Yeah, just one more.
Mount Rushmore is one.
I'm
one
gonna go
more.
with Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt, huh?
I'm gonna go with Usain Bolt.
Okay. I mean, that's a conversation.
But I ain't gonna lie though. I think I am happy that she is retired. But I want to know. Excuse me. I want to know what else she's gonna do with her after career.
She's doing commercials.
Because she did say she want to try other things.
I mean,
and
wasn't she in a movie? She was in a movie not too long ago.
I know there was a movie about her, but I don't know what movie she was actually in.
She was definitely in a movie recently.
All right, pull out your phone, big boy.
Okay.
and she did do a few episodes in the game, the series.
Hey, but you know what though? Going on to what you said, I think it is pretty dope that there are a lot of athletes that are entering the behind the scenes as movie production.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty dope. What you got? Of course, your LeBron James. You got
Steph Curry, Russell, Kevin Durant. Kobe even had something out for the kids. Not only that, he was writing. He did his own little short film called Dear Basketball. Yeah. He won an Oscar on that one. Yeah. First basketball player.
I ain't gonna never forget what he won. He made that joke about whatever her name was on Fox News.
Shut Up and Dribble.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's what you do. He said, get a plan before you retire. Is what he said, because he started investing first. That's why I drink body armor all the time, because he invested in that.
Hey, and after he invested, man, I wish I knew the numbers. What you about to say? What you got?
She's played herself in pretty much everything. But then she's in a random episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Never would have thought that.
I never would have thought that.
Nah,
now I'm gonna have to watch it and see where she's at on it.
She's the character Ming.
Ming.
Now, but I want to ask this question, but I'm gonna still ask it regardless. I want to know who's next.
What you mean?
It may not be to that, and they may not be able to fill her shoes before as women's tennis. I want to know who's next.
Next in
line, the heir to the throne.
To tennis?
Yeah, in tennis,
You're
for the female.
the wrong person here. I don't.
No. I said I know. Like I said, even though I know that we can't answer that, that is the question. Who's next?
Oh yeah.
They got. I don't know their names. I just know their faces. But it's two women that comes to mind.
Because I know Coco.
Yeah.
I'm cheering for Coco. What's the other one? She's Blasian.
I know who you're talking about.
Cause she's still talking to Cardi.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know you're talking.
I wish I knew her name, but I wonder who's taking that next. Who's taking it to the next level? But I don't know. I don't know if the viewership will drop, because it's almost like, let's say, I'm gonna put the LeBron James and the Tom Brady's and all that. Most of their views, and even the Alabamas in college football, most of them people not only watch for the cheer on, but to see if they're going to be dethroned.
Yeah. It's mostly, I would say it's like hate. Like they don't like that player, so they want to see him lose.
I mean, just like Floyd said, people come to see me lose, people come to see me win. No matter what, I'm still getting paid. That was his motto. Yeah. And he did not care.
So let me go, hold on. We going to keep going, but I'm going to give it these round of applause for her. Oh, shoot.
This dude tripping.
Oh, man. We could just clap ourselves.
No, y'all clap is trash. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to clap. Let's get into it. Nipsey. I know that's your boy Nipsey's on the Walk of Fame. How do you feel, bro?
Congratulations. It should have happened when he was here, so he can at least enjoy the success, but it happened. He deserves it all.
Okay, so this is my question, since you're a big fan. Do you think he would have got the Walk of Fame while he was alive right now?
Now?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Not right now. But I think they gave it to him just because they seen everything he was doing for his community and everything that he's already done. So I guess they figured, why not? But if he was still alive today, no. I don't think he would have got it this early.
Yeah.
But he deserves it. He deserves it.
Kevin?
Yeah, definitely deserves it. It should have happened when he was still
I
here.
feel, you know what, Kevin makes it so weird to force him into black culture and have him want to put
One day I'll get that key
yeah.
into that magical kingdom.
But I mean, like Master P said, give them their flowers while they're here, not when they're in a casket, because it's too late then. We celebrating, but they can't enjoy their own success.
It's the saddest thing. That's so sad.
How is that sad?
Like give them flowers while they're here instead of when.
Yeah, most definitely. Like,
yeah, it should be a thing.
you
for
can't
everybody.
enjoy it when you're in the ground.
Yeah.
So celebrate them while they're here. What's on your mind?
Where you at?
I mean, you when you really think about it, it does suck that even as me starting to be a fan of him, my lengthy time of being a fan of him was cut short. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I know I'm one of the ones that was starting to catch notice of him, unfortunately, on his way out, basically. So it's like, man. And it ticks me off because, once again, and I hate to say it like this, but our own community is snatching away our own people from for their success. And I know, look at it, I know, right on, brother. I know you're in a tough situation, Kevin.
Yeah.
But it's sad that like we really couldn't enjoy the top tier of him because he wasn't there yet. He was on his way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. He was enjoying success. He had his own clothing line. Then he partnered up with Puma, and they was doing things together.
Shout out to Lauren London, who's been holding it down for him too.
Yeah, she's definitely holding it down. She's a strong one, most definitely.
But you know the crazy thing about it, I won't be saying surprised and granted her, you know what I'm saying, it seems like her life is private, but I'm surprised. I ain't gonna say I'm surprised, but it is pretty dope to a certain degree. She ain't popped out with another new one yet.
If she has a new one, it's just private, like you said.
Yeah.
Not to the public's eye. But I mean, would she be wrong in a sense? I don't think so.
How long would you give yourself?
I told myself I probably wouldn't be in another relationship.
You'll be a whole.
No, I wouldn't be that. Look at these guys.
No friend zone.
No, me and Ryan,
He got the grieve condoms in the
me and Ryan, we actually
in the nightstand.
Y'all something else. Me and Ryan had this conversation before on if we would date if something happened to one of us. I told her no. I said right off the back I wouldn't do it because I'm giving my all in this relationship already, and we've known each other for so long, and I just don't want to start over.
And that's the crazy thing about it because me and Keita have talked about it ourselves, and we was just joking about it. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It's like the dating scene is stupid now. And now you see a lot of videos, and we see a lot of videos of trifling men and trifling women, the way they treat each other on like dinners. Like I seen a video on TikTok, a guy took a girl out and she brought her friends with her, and 28. She goes off on him.
28.
Yeah, she goes off on him because of the fact that he didn't pay for him. I mean, he didn't pay for her, or did he pay for her?
He
paid for her, but didn't pay for all her homegirls' dinner.
He paid for her. Then she was like, "You ain't gonna pay for my friends." First off, I didn't invite them.
Man,
this was your birthday. I paid for you like I should have. Then they had the nerve to call him broke. Like, I'm not paying for 28 other people. Social media has really ruined the dating scene.
I'm going to say this on the real. That situation, if she would have even asked me that question, red flags, all deals is off. I'm going home.
I would have paid.
Y'all better pitched in for Uber.
Man, look, that would have happened. I would have said, bet, pay for my stuff. I would have hit the door.
Now, granted, on the way out, you know, my toxic butt out the door, I will text her, you know, make sure she made it home safely.
No, you got 28 females there. they can make sure you made it home.
They may
safely.
run out on her too.
Hey, oh well, she invited him. She needed to be prepared for that.
reincarnated.
She need to be prepared for that. Don't assume I'ma handle that. Don't surprise me. I mean, it's that simple. I'm not paying for you.
All right, but since we're speaking
that's
of,
why he doesn't get out that friend zone. He's always you're out of it. That's why he never goes in.
no, that's why he never get friend zone.
That's why I'm telling you should learn from him and me.
I guess I'm the use and abuse one, huh?
Right now.
I mean,
Everybody gets off on my stories.
you was the guinea pig.
Hey, just know if y'all ever make it in the music industry and y'all start making songwriting and I feel like it's more describing to myself, I'm gonna exploit y'all. I'm
Okay.
gonna expose y'all. I'll be like, yo, they making money off my persona.
Actually, you bringing it out. We ain't telling you to do this.
Man, you know what? All right, since we're on the Walk of Fame, though I wanted to flick you off, but I can't do it. Since we're still on the Walk of Fame, Kenan Thompson.
Yeah.
Y'all think he deserved it?
Why not?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why not? He held my childhood down. Him and Kel.
Really?
Yeah. All that. Kenan and Kel. Good burger.
Kev?
It sucks that they didn't induct both of them, but Kenan obviously did a lot more than Kel.
I was about to say that's
I was
not.
just about to say.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fair.
It wouldn't be.
Could it be like
It would be a spit in the face of Kenan.
now what you would do? Now you're gonna start a grudge within them. Cause it's gonna be like, yo, Kel, you know you didn't make it. You know you didn't deserve it, but you made it off me. He's a youth pastor. Let him enjoy his ministry.
Yeah. I met him once. He was cool.
For I forgot you did.
Yeah.
Went to a Comic Con. Look at this, dude.
Yeah.
Big stuff.
And that's why he's not on the Walk of Fame, because he's sitting here meeting people like me, and being like, "Hey, remember when you were on TV?" Because that's pretty much.
How
what
did
it
the
was.
conversation start? Was it like, I'm your biggest fan? Did you say, welcome? Can I have your good burger?
No, I asked him because at the time they were doing the all that, like a new version of it,
Yeah.
and he was like a producer on it, and I asked him about that, and he seemed surprised that I asked him, because like I guess most people talk about all that, and then he was like, yeah, man, we got a lot of good stuff coming. I'm really excited. And then I don't think it's still on. I don't think it lasted.
It lasts probably 2-3 seasons.
I don't think it lasted even that long.
Man.
But he was super cool. Super cool. Definitely suggest. Had a bunch of orange soda, which was
Of course, that was his
obviously,
thing.
but it's kind of like, come on, you don't have to.
So you was expecting watermelon?
Chicken, greens,
No, I'm the used and abused one.
great Kool-Aid.
No, oh man, I really wanted some Kool-Aid. I thought I was getting some when I came here.
You ain't getting none.
I don't understand. But yeah, he had a bunch of orange soda. And I was just like, it's funny, but it's like, bro, you bought a bunch of orange soda. Like, I don't think he's gonna drink all that.
He's probably gonna sign him and hand him out.
That would be kind of cool.
That's what you should have did.
I
should have had decided and hand him out, took a picture with him.
I should have asked him.
You dropped the ball.
I dropped the ball.
Dropped the ball.
Typical.
I know it.
Dude.
Anyways, Kenan, yeah, good for him.
Yeah, he deserved
really-
that.
yeah,
He most
100%.
definitely, especially what he been doing on Saturday Night Live. Oh my goodness.
You know what? I am grateful to experience him. And the reason why is because of shut up. And the reason why is the fact that I ain't gonna say a lot, but there's a good few amount of child stars that did not make it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them started families and said they just didn't want to act no more. And most of them, because I was watching the doc on, forget what channel, they said their parents forced them to do that. And when they got older, they just didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So a lot of them was forced into it. Some of them started families.
And others got drugs.
Yeah.
And the others, the dude, oh man, why can't I think of his name? The dude from Mighty Ducks, the goalie. I can't think of his name.
I know who you talking
Goldberg.
about.
I don't know why his name's Goldberg in the movie, but yeah, super methed up. He's doing better now, but yeah, like child actors, a lot of them go to drugs. That's why it's nice to see Kenan, who, like, I remember seeing him in Heavyweights and all that. Obviously,
Fat Albert.
Fat Out. Oh, that's an underrated movie, by the way.
Very underrated.
Underrated soundtrack. But you see him in no, he was in something else. What was I think? Oh, he was in Mighty Ducks. Kenan. Knuckle Puck. It was his special move. I really like the Mighty Ducks. Anyways, it's just nice to see somebody like a child star who's gone like through like always in our eyes, like in front of us on TV, and he makes it out all right.
Okay. I appreciate the,
That was my. I mean, you guys finally.
yeah,
did
the
something
rendition. I
I
like,
can
yo,
talk
bro,
about.
you did freaking did a
Hold
report
you
on
got
him.
the
Huh?
Cusco, you got the
Gotti,
North.
yeah.
Got the clouds, huh? We gotta watch him. He probably about to put us in the juke soon.
Yeah. Well.
Freak out of here.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Okay, so I should have talked about this with Serena Williams. Rest in peace to Bill Russell.
Yeah, they retiring number 6 all
And
over the NBA.
Is he the only? Is he the only jersey that should be retired?
What
No.
you mean?
Nah.
No, league wide.
No.
You think what others?
I think Kobe.
Well, some teams did do Kobe, not league wide, but I know the Mavericks did it. The Spurs talked about doing it.
Philadelphia.
I don't know if Philly did it.
Philly, dude.
Which
That'd be the
he's
one.
from there.
Yeah, you would think that'd be the one.
But I know a lot of players who was wearing number 8 and 24 end up changing their numbers out of respect for them.
yeah.
So,
So I guess it's like an unofficial.
yeah. So it's done, but it's not done by the NBA itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Kobe. I think Kobe's like the only one.
Besides,
think of-
besides him and Russell.
What was he? 88.
Who?
Bill Russell.
6.
86.
6.
No, I'm talking about his age
Oh, I
when
don't
he
know.
passed away.
I don't know. I thought you were talking about his jersey number.
Let me see. It was where is
Do
it?
math.
Huh?
Do you have to do math?
Yeah, math is hard, bro.
Should
Don't ask me.
Should have just clicked Wikipedia.
Man, math is hard, bro. 88. I was right.
88.
That's a long life.
11 rings. Nobody's gonna top that. 11 rings.
So is he the greatest of all time?
I can't say that. I never seen him play.
Okay.
Can't answer that question.
But prayers and condolences to his family.
Facts.
I'm pretty sure this is a couple weeks ago, so they buried him. But hey, prayers and condolences to his family. I think it's dope that not only was he won a championship as a player and as a coach, he won one as a citizen. I mean, being part of the civil rights. So
Mm-hmm.
to me, that you checked all the boxes for me to be the greatest. You was a pioneer off the court as well as on the court. So, but going back to that, so y'all think Kobe?
Yep.
And what? Who else?
That.
Yeah, Jordan.
That's-
I wouldn't say no, I wouldn't say should be like his number retired. Maybe when he dies, maybe, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about what you said about the flowers, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's nobody else I can think of.
All right, so let's get into this. Let's get. We gonna get into Kevin's background. What is it? MAGA. Donald Trump.
Why is that my background?
Get it.
I was
Get
so
his
confused.
document seized. I know you was a big Trump fan, Kevin. I know I caught you. You sent me what was it?
It was a newsletter.
No, it wasn't a newsletter. You did send me a selfie at one of his little rallies
Yeah,
about a couple of years ago.
What-
You told
what-
me you enjoyed it. You said it was less blacks.
I said
Yeah.
I said it was a little bit.
It was, you liked the fact that it was unseasoned.
Yeah,
You was like-
barbecue.
Bland.
Yeah, you said everybody was on time.
That was true.
Nobody was late. Everybody had their guns without having to need a background check.
Mhm.
Nobody got pulled over. Nobody got arrested. Just some good, wholesome Southern fun, right?
100%. It was a really good time. If you guys, never mind. If you,
Yo, you was a sick
No,
one.
all right, let's stop because it feels gross saying it. It feels so gross saying it. Yeah, I hope he gets it. Like any other, I don't care what side you're on. If you're breaking the law, you should be in jail.
Facts.
So I don't know.
Facts.
I mean, that's all.
Facts
If
over
we gotta
feelings.
abide by those laws, like if I stole that and kept that, you would never hear from me again.
Yeah,
I'd
you would be at a gas station one day and they just come swoop you up like,
yeah.
well,
Yeah,
bye, Kevin.
So yeah, good. I hope if he broke the law, he's in jail. If he goes without breaking the law,
And I think he got a
great.
tip. I think somebody told him that they was on the way.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
And oh man,
You don't think he got ears in
I'm
certain
about to.
places?
This is about to be this is about to be crazy conspiracy. So, whatever documents he stole, I don't care if it was the doggone secret to Krabby Patty's formula.
Oh man.
The question for me is, or no, this is my conspiracy theory, was the fact that did they really get a copy, or did they really seize it, or did he hide it? And what I mean by hide it, y'all know his wife, his ex-wife, was buried on the golf
buried.
course.
Yeah, I saw that. They said they think that they buried the documents with her.
So,
Like, what are you gonna do? Like, ask to get it exhumed?
no, you can't.
Why?
Man,
Because it's some law.
I remember correctly. It was a loophole basically. When he supposedly buried his ex-wife, on the golf course. Oh man,
Yeah, it's a tax exemption, but
it's more to it than that.
yeah, I think there's more to it. But well,
Like I think it's like to a certain degree, like private property.
yeah. Well,
Like-
they said that they're still missing documents, so they're trying to get footage, like security footage, to see who was in and out.
Man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a never-ending story.
Oh, you know what's funny? No, that's not funny. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh no.
What happened? Cause I want everybody to know, since this happened, I haven't looked up because I want my mind to wonder what are these documents. But with that being said, it'd be crazy if it was all the people that FC was gonna snitch on.
Why would it be? Wait, but why would it be at the White House?
Why would it be?
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, you gotta roll with me here.
Okay.
They-
Yeah. It could definitely be.
Cause him and they were best friends, but they were
Wait, who?
acquaintances.
Who?
Epstein and Trump.
Oh no, they were friends. I mean, you could see they were friends.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they weren't acquaintances. They
Okay.
were definitely buddies.
Okay, so cause that was
Let's just say they weren't getting.
that was the
friends
safe
with each
cause
other.
that was a safe label that I could find because I did not know how close they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't want to get sued for slander.
What they gonna sue me for?
That's true.
But so with that being said, I mean, shoot, you go to about if you really think about it, at that time everybody was scared and everybody kind of kneeled to Trump when he was in office.
Yeah.
So hey, all right, you got all these names. What is the safest place to put? Hey, I'll take it with me to the White House.
That's true. Okay, you convinced me. I'm not even kidding. That I could see that.
You want me to tell you, dude? Want me to tell you?
I can see that. I'm believing you,
Bro, do you want to know how bogus this is? The fact that I convinced you with this theory, but I couldn't convince you why Serena could be the greatest athlete of all time.
But
I didn't
he said he don't watch tennis like that.
And also, I didn't say she. You said Mount Rushmore. She's not in my top 4. I'm saying she's great.
It's
top
whatever,
10,
bro.
I'll agree.
It's whatever.
Top 10.
It's whatever. But going back, so that would be crazy. That is the information that's contained in these documents. What was supposed to come forth at the time that he supposedly killed himself? Because I don't think he killed himself. But that's another theory for another
He
time.
definitely didn't.
Nah,
You said he
can have-
definitely what?
he said he didn't.
He didn't.
He didn't.
Like he didn't kill himself.
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't-
he knew something, seen something, probably.
But who set out the hit? Could be anybody.
It could have been a group of people.
That's true.
Could have been a group, and they had the discussion. It was like, all right,
Illuminati.
Yo,
You want to know something?
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Yeah, go ahead. Start
Let's
it
get
off.
into it.
What are we doing?
No. Finish it because he had it going. Let's
Illuminati.
get into it.
Illuminati.
What you just said.
Yeah, Illuminati.
Basically, because I do feel like the word is like a Squid Games, not off the contested and obstacles type thing.
Yeah.
But I think there are people, it's just a fairly small group of people that run everything and just look and just how the world is in a spiral. They just chilling back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the way I feel with going on with, you know what I'm saying, with what you
Who
say.
do you think's in it?
In what?
The Illuminati.
Do you think the world leaders are in it?
No.
You don't think?
They change out too much.
But
like,
they
even if they stay in,
they gotta have somebody, because I mean, all right, you can't have somebody fresh come in there and just try to run it. It ain't gonna.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's the world leaders. I don't think world leaders are in it.
You sure? I mean,
Yeah,
that's a lot of money being.
I think it's
passed through there.
possible. I think it's possible that the world leaders can still be in it.
I mean,
Well,
it's
what world leaders do you think are in it?
You said which ones?
Like, bud?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. No. I'm gonna say this. I think there are some that are abide by the rules and regulation of what they got in the books, and what I mean by that is the fact that I do think that the people, the world leaders, and I can't give names because I don't know any names. This is just off my imagination. I do think that it's like, okay, if you want to be a part of this, you got to go X amount of years of different terms. Then you got to wait for the next man to come up to have that type of control.
right.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Because if you want to keep the world on the swivel and not let them keep up with what you're doing, you got to change your staff. It's almost, I don't know if y'all seen it, and this may be in a bad example, but I'm trying to get back into watching shows. Have y'all seen Power?
yeah,
Have you seen Power? You haven't? But there's an episode where I think one of his one of the name, I'll just say people, one of the persons within his group or within his gang or whatever, I believe they got caught, and they was supposed to be a snitch within the group, and what's the guy name? I forgot the guy name.
Is that a 50,
one that owned the
50
club.
Cent show?
yeah. Oh,
Ghost hit everybody up. It was like, all right, new phones in rotation. So they threw the old phones away. They put out new phones, new numbers, new SIM cards. Let's finish. Let's go on with our everyday lives. So I think to a certain degree, I think that's how that goes. Because the crazy thing about it, there are smart citizens around here that's good with finding out stuff.
Very.
And I think the last thing you want to do is even underestimate the curious ones.
I'm gonna say this. When I meant world leaders, what I meant was people who control things that we need on a daily basis. We can take all for.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I'm sure. Oh yeah.
Stuff
sure.
like that. We need that.
Yeah.
So of course they gonna be in it. Then, money.
You think some celebrities are in there?
They claim Jay-Z and Beyonce was in it.
That's too obvious. That's way too obvious. But then it's almost too obvious that I kind of believe it.
It's almost one of them situations where, like, let's say if something happens and we find out and people be like, yo, y'all didn't know this? And you're like, no, the information's in y'all face right there.
That's what I'm saying.
See what I'm
I
saying?
feel like
They even threw Rihanna in there for a minute, saying she was a part of it. But I mean, it's a lot of he say, she say. Of course, they denied it. Listen to their music. They talked about it, and they denied the fact. But who knows? I'm not in it. I don't really care about it.
I think they give the group Illuminati too much power.
They way too much.
But you would join them if they invited you, huh?
No.
No, I wouldn't.
I would.
First off, I didn't even get that letter of invitation.
You know, you talk about the money. You talk about as Illuminati as like getting the money and the power.
Yeah.
Is that what you talking about?
No, I mean, I assume if I already have the money and the power, I'm gonna be invited. I don't think they're not gonna call me up. I mean, if you guys want to, you can, but they're not gonna call me up.
No, we're not doing it on this platform, bro. No, we're not.
I mean,
we're not.
I don't wait. First off, I'm not a part of this.
Yeah.
I ain't a part of this.
But if they wanted me,
But okay, what would you think you would gain from that?
I just want to know.
Know
I
what?
think the mystery, because I'd want to know. Like maybe they know.
Dude, I hate him, bro.
No,
No,
because
let
maybe
him-
they
let
know
him speak.
mysteries from the past. Like, you know, who did what's his face really kill JFK?
So what you think they like time travel and all that?
No, that's ridiculous.
No, I wouldn't say ridiculous because
I don't think
that's a possibility.
Yeah, I don't think
Because okay, since we own this,
they said the Catholic Church has a time machine.
since we own this, do you think they found a cure for cancer?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Thank you.
100%.
And the reason I said that, and the reason it's not out, is because they make billions of dollars a year.
Yeah.
And if they come out with a cure, guess what? The donations are gone, fundraisers and all that. I mean,
But I feel like that could be the same because you saw like AIDS and like HIV. Like
Yeah.
I think they cured the 5th person with HIV. So I mean, it's possible, but I mean, come on, you gotta have. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me go back to this. What you said about the Illuminati real quick.
You didn't tell me who you think's in it.
I don't know who's in it.
No. But who do you think? Like, who would you think?
I think it's more of like a secret agent thing. And what I mean,
So
hold
it's
on.
No.
And
like,
what I mean by that is, you got your ones that your famous people and your celebrities
mhm.
that could be in it, but then you got to have your normal folks. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
me.
You got to have your normal people.
Invite me.
no, don't invite him.
Not off this platform, no.
What if-
No, invite him.
But I'm gonna say this though. I think, and I'm just pushing back from what you said.
Okay.
I do think majority of people who are in a Illuminati, they don't have the money and the power. I think it's one of them situations where it's almost like a music industry. We see potential in you, and we can get you this if you just do this.
Yeah, you got to prove yourself.
Because
like I have to kill somebody.
But when you really think about it, what's the point of me joining you if I already have the money and the power?
So what I think is that it's like kind of like blackmail almost. I bet you they
Try
put
to
you-
like a sleeper cell, a sleeper
well,
agent.
they put you in a position, and I think that's what happened with a lot of our politicians right now. That they were put in a position, and that's how they're being controlled, if not money. But I think that's a big thing.
Oh yeah. Most
So
definitely.
I bet you, what if the Illuminati puts people in positions to where, like, hey, if like you have to do what we say, otherwise,
you would be exposed.
yeah. Like, what if that happened? Like, who's somebody like not OJ, but like who's somebody?
Can we use Dave Chappelle?
No,
I mean, and the reason
Dave
why,
Chappelle is like he's not doing really anything like different.
but
Like,
you
he's
but
still the same.
the reason why I say is because when he started to veer off and do his own thing, it was this whole thing about him going to Africa and you started being crazy.
Yeah, but I think that was a different reason he went to Africa.
He said he left because he felt like he was being controlled by Comedy Central.
Yeah, and he felt like he was doing a disservice to African Americans because one white guy in production was laughing as he did the racial sprites where they were like standing on his shoulder.
Oh yeah, I seen that one.
So he said he was like, when I realized, he was like, I couldn't do it, so he went to Africa.
Yeah.
Even though I do think it's a little deeper outside of Comedy Central. I think it's a little deeper as far as the production and stuff. But
It is. I mean, he said he was allowing the money to control him.
Yeah, he was doing stuff he didn't feel comfortable with.
Because, I mean, if somebody throw $50 million at you right now, you're going to be blinded to the fact that what you're doing until you realize, hey, y'all not going to buy me and make me be a sellout. Because that's pretty much what was happening until he just walked away from the show.
I don't know. I guess I do see what you said, but I kind of feel like deep down, and it may not be him. I just try to use him as an example, but it may be somebody else. I do feel like that there's something that they want to say, but they can't say because now everybody's in danger.
I mean, yeah. You ain't even got to be in a certain group for you to speak out and then your family become a target.
True.
Like Bill Cosby. I'll use him for example. He is awful human. I know Paul's sensitive about it, but he's an awful human being who did bad things to women.
I gotta look all this stuff up, man. I can't.
Yeah, I understand. But what if he did all this, but it was kept under by the Illuminati while he did stuff, you know? And then maybe he's like, you know, I'm tired of it. I don't want to be in the Illuminati anymore. And they're like, okay. And then that's when they, no, because that's a bad example too. Maybe we're just wrong because I can't think of
Maybe who's wrong?
like us about the Illuminati.
So no.
About them
Oh,
bribing
so
them.
nobody's wrong about Bill Cosby?
No, he.
Oh
told
no, that's 100% right. He was awful.
You really think so?
Oh yeah.
The only issue I have with that is they waited so long to come out and say something. Now, wrong is wrong, right is right.
Yeah.
I will always stand on that. But if someone come do wrong by you, are you going to wait 30, 40 years
Yeah.
to say something?
Yeah.
Why?
You'd be surprised.
Why?
It's a mental thing. I mean.
Okay,
I can't,
so what?
There's no words I can put to because everybody deals with grief and trauma differently.
Okay, so what made you
Like
40 years down the line just say, okay, I'm about to say something now?
again, there's no way I can tell you like either.
Because, I mean, I said that because Bill and R. Kelly are in the same situation in a sense. But Bill, they said he drugged the women
Mm-hmm.
and took advantage. And they said Kells was with underage females. But it was years that passed. It was about 30 years.
Well, here's an example. R. Kelly. I mean, R. Kelly was pretty blatant. I mean, there was video.
Yeah.
I mean, Dave Chappelle wrote a song, a parody song. So I mean, it was. But Weinstein.
Yeah.
Was it Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
Huge example. These like women kept quiet because he's a powerful guy, and who like you don't go after powerful men because a lot of times it doesn't work out. I mean, look at Kobe.
Yeah.
Like if it happened the way she said it happened, I think that takes a lot for somebody to do because chances are it's not going to go well for you. Best case is civil, but most of those women didn't even go like civil court.
Some of them didn't even go to court at all.
Yeah, I mean I wouldn't because some women do get past it.
Yeah.
You know, and then some just hold on to it. I guess it.
The reason I said
You good?
the reason I asked, we're gonna let you get yours because he over here itching right now.
Yeah, I know.
The reason I said what I said is because it's been times where women would say something happened, the man would go to jail for 10 plus years, and she'd come back and say nothing really happened. I was just upset.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? And she gets off scot free. Like the district.
So here's an example. I had a close friend recently told me about a traumatic experience that they had when they were a kid. First time I heard about it, and I've known him for 20 years, I think maybe. So I think that's and the fact that they waited to tell friends says a lot. Because if he's gonna wait 20 years to tell friends, I mean, take him longer to tell. I think it just depends on the person. Everybody handles trauma differently. So
What you got, Wiz? He itching.
Um,
What you got, man?
I mean, I don't want it to make it seem like I'm agreeing with anything that he have done. I don't want to make
you've
it.
never made it like that when you.
I just want to make sure because now we're on a platform, and you know what I'm saying.
You've never made it seem like.
So if I haven't, just out of respect, I haven't did any further research behind this. This is all just opinion. This is all just my theory. I hope the truth is the truth pertaining to him.
Yeah.
I mean that's every
And the,
case.
and the reason why is because, I mean, come on, the guy, I feel, and then this is when we get into the conspiracies with the Illuminati, even though it wasn't Illuminati, but just using this as an example.
Yeah.
With the rumor has it that in his younger years, he wanted to buy, I think it was either CBS Network. If I remember, it was either CBS or NBC.
Nah, CBS.
He wanted to buy the CBS network.
He was.
And he was on his way to being powerful. And the sad thing about it, and during these years, the past years, of course, unfortunately, we was in a time, and it's still to a certain degree is this way. We're in a time where a black man that got his head on right and got his money right, he's a dangerous man. And not trying to make it a race thing. Not trying to make it, but I do believe that with that being a potential buy, he was that target from years to come.
But he's already a powerful, man, that's...
I get what Kim was saying because he was up there, but I also get what Week's saying as well.
I get
because it's like, what more could he have done besides own his own television station?
But do you think that's like a powerful thing, like the most powerful thing? Like
only your own TV station?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think.
During that time, yeah, absolutely. During that time,
yeah, because
it was rare for us.
And another thing is,
no, I'm not. I'm talking.
No, but even though I know what you mean, but I'm finna go off this off what you asked.
Well, what I was saying, I think if you're really looking for power, a TV station's not the top tier. Like if he was running for president, then I'd be like, okay.
Now I'm gonna say this: you can do a lot with a TV station. You can manipulate, brainwash.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, we know some channels.
Yeah. My point exactly. So I guess if that's the route he was going, we not saying that, we're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
It would have been easy for him to do that because he had the number one sitcom on TV.
Yeah.
So I mean, of course, you're gonna have millions viewing in. So it would have been easy for him to do whatever he wanted with his own television.
Imagine. Let me say this. Let me add on this because this is now my theory is coming off a whole nother branch.
Oh no.
Imagine what he could have done if he would have bought a TV station. And I'm just gonna make it about race real quick. Imagine if he would have bought a TV station and did something that BET is still not able to do.
What is BET not able to do?
I just think, to me, BET is very a compromising station.
What you mean, watered down?
Yeah, I don't think they really support. Oh God, I don't really think they support the community like they supposed to. I think that if Bill was an owner of CBS and knowing what he know and the vision that he has, especially coming off of one of the best sitcoms ever, and not only in the black community but one of the best sitcoms, ain't no telling where he could have took basically black culture for his movie productions. Cause look how long it took for now we're starting to be in that studio. Far as the director, the producer, look how far it have taken. Imagine how far we would have been right now if there was that type of buyout.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is all theory. I will do research because I really want to know, because I mean, this almost goes back to, and it may not coexist with each other, but it almost goes back to the Deshaun Watson, when you get all these allegations and all, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff. It's hard to decipher. To me, it's hard to decipher what's truth and what's not.
Because what is it, 23?
Yeah, because it's
24.
24 now?
But he settled with 23.
Like, for example, we could, and I hate to use you. Oh, I ain't gonna even use you.
Okay.
It's crazy that let's say, for example, and I hate to use myself in this type of bad nature.
Just pick somebody else.
Okay, what happened to this guy?
Okay.
Gets caught up in a sexual assault situation, and he actually sexually assault her. Then three more girls that he's involved with, he ain't even had nothing to do with it, but oh my God, he winked at me in a different type of way, and it sounds crazy, but there are people that take it to that extent.
Yeah, but they can't charge you for winking. For winking? Well, okay, hold on. We're not talking about 1950s like.
Cause I'm about to say it. I'm about to say,
Wait, we're not talking.
Yeah,
I'm talking
that's
now.
a different
now,
timeline.
I get what you saying, but when it comes to when it comes to this,
I'm sure. Yeah,
it's different.
and I'm sure.
But I know
I'm
you
sure.
understand. I know you
I'm
understand.
sure.
I know you understand.
But this shouldn't disqualify if you're. If
It
you're
shouldn't,
doing,
but it should.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sure
it
you
should,
should-
but it do. My bad.
You should be more diligent when it comes to this. Like, you should look into more than just baseless. Like, I get what you're saying. I agree. But I think, like, this shouldn't be always an excuse for both sides. Like, I just think you should, like, if you did something bad, then it shouldn't matter. But I don't think, because, like, Harvey Weinstein's a good example. Like, he should have been in jail.
He would
a long
never.
time ago.
He got too much money. He would never answer for it.
Yeah, and this, like, he's not, like, you know, he's gonna get away with a lot of stuff. He's also in jail. He's also in jail still.
Yeah, I was just about to say, has
Yeah.
he even went to court yet behind that?
Oh yeah. But they're doing another one. He's got another one in California.
Okay.
So he might get more time. But he's like,
Because I remember
60.
at the time when it was real big, Terry Crews even came out and said
Yeah,
he did something to him.
some other guy did
Oh,
something.
okay.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
he
it-
didn't say anything because he's a powerful guy. Like, but he grabbed my crotch. So
You know the crazy thing about it. I don't think any. I don't know. Oh man, this is the crazy thing about it. He got more talked about in a negative way when he came out with that.
He did, and you want to know why? Because they say he should have handled that instead of speaking out about it.
yeah, he should have did something. But that's what I'm saying. That goes back to why people don't say anything. Like, Terry Crews, this big dude, football player,
Right.
could have done something.
Should have.
But at the same time, like, he realized, like, it's a powerful guy. You know, if I do this, who's gonna listen to me? They look at me right now doing what Paul's doing, where he doesn't believe him.
Okay, no, it ain't the believing thing, but this is my question. In what stage did this happen? When this happened? Was he trying to get into the?
No,
I think it was like at a party, like just a
yeah, he was already established.
yeah,
Okay,
He was already
so
established.
he was already.
cheeseburger Eddie.
Yeah.
He was already.
He was already in the
So
game.
this was after White. Oh no, this was after Longest Yards.
I think it
It's
was like-
probably further along.
Yeah, I think he was almost on Brooklyn Nine-Nine at that point.
Yeah,
about to
matter
say-
of fact, he said he was filming The Expendables when this happened.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, he was already established.
I just want to know the time step of when this happened.
I mean, of course they're gonna say, "Well, you a man, you should have did something about it."
But I didn't mean to cut you off, but the way I looked at it was like, okay, did he allow this to happen because he's trying to get his foot in the door as far as the movie industry, and didn't say nothing until now because he's financially stable? That was the
Yeah.
reason why I asked that
Nah,
question.
he said he was already in the game.
Okay.
He was good.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he also, the only reason he said anything is because of the Harvey Weinstein. Like, finally, I think people saw, like, hey, this big guy, like, top tier executive,
Yeah.
is getting taken down. Well, if I, finally come out my story about.
So he is in jail.
Oh no, I don't think so. Wait, Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
All
still
right.
and he's still in.
So
Yeah,
I retract my comment because I think what you said about him, and I was like, he ain't gonna never have to deal with it because he's just worth a lot of money.
No, he's in, but he's also a high profile person. And think of like a small town where it's like, a lawyer or like, a police chief or something does something, not that to that extent, but any kind of crime. Most of the time they just get away with it because
Like he said, a small town.
it's higher ups.
And you don't have a lot of eyes on it either. I mean, it might hit the news, but it's so brief you don't even realize that it was on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right. Let me. I don't know if y'all have anything else to say. Let me end off this.
yeah, go
I
ahead.
don't know if we're gonna end off this episode with this or we may segue to something else, but here goes. Okay. So I don't know if y'all familiar with Irv Gotti, part of the
Oh my goodness. I'm glad we talking about this.
so he was what was he, producer?
Murder Inc.
For Murder Inc.
Yep.
Ja Rule and all them. Okay, so he was on Drink Champs. I don't know if you're familiar with Drink Champs. You know, remember the artist Nori?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he hosts. That's his podcast.
Yep.
He's the one that interviews your
I
Kanye
hated
West.
him in Def Jam.
Oh, really? The
Like,
video
pretty
game? Okay, he was
Hated
kicking
him.
your butt, huh?
Always.
But okay, so they did an interview with Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti was talking about Irv. I'm sorry, Irv Gotti. They did an interview with him, and he was talking about how there was one song that it came to him after him and Ashanti banged. He was in the shower, and this rhythm, these melodies started popping in his head as he's in the shower, and I didn't like that. I thought that was spicy because it's like, why you have to go detailed into that to tell everybody that? Because I don't know, because I didn't know they had a relationship.
Wasn't nobody supposed to know they have a relationship or had a relationship? First off,
How old was she?
huh?
How old was she?
She was in her early 20s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was no
This was-
I
underage
didn't
type
know if
thing.
this was a
This
legal.
was-
It's just the
Like
fact
a-
that he exploited her
Yeah.
to say how this hit was made.
I'm like this, man. First off, if we not on a talking level no more, what we had, I'm not bringing up because that could hurt my image and also hurt you. And when I say he drug her through the mud,
Ashanti?
yeah,
Yeah,
he
he drug
drug her through the mud.
He
with
drug
it,
her.
man. Like no respect whatsoever, no respect, and she still hasn't came out and said nothing. And that's the kind of person she is because she's not. He
Yeah.
made himself look more stupid saying it than he
Yeah.
would have if nothing was said at all.
Good. I hope she stays quiet.
This was a great rollout for the documentary, but it was an immature, horrible rollout. At the same
Exactly.
time.
Like we get why you did it, but at the same time, you shouldn't have did it on somebody else's expense.
Yeah.
Like let your music be the reason we watch it. Because I was gonna check it out, but I haven't seen the first episode because of that. Because like the disrespect was just outrageous on there. Yeah. Then he was calling her out her name, and Josh should have said something.
Hold on. Whoa.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you why I clapped my hands because I watched the interview. I listened to the interview.
Yeah.
He after a while he did check her. He's like, yo, you gotta stop calling them women these bees, bro.
But still, at the same time, Josh should have said something when he knew it was about to go left.
And I do agree with you saying. I guess the sad thing about it was better late than never. And I hate to compromise with that.
Yeah.
But I guess it's better late than never because I have to give. If John really had no more utmost respect, he'd do for me now because he played a good public relations because he told him. He was like, because I think Irv Gotti finally able to have like a decent conversation with J-Lo.
Yeah.
But not Ashanti yet. And Ja Rule's like, yo, y'all don't understand how I'm the mutual guy. I'm the messenger. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So
I do like the fact that how he was checking him, but he did wait too long to check him for this because now he got into Irv sound like the mad ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
The jealous one.
Yeah. Like she went, because he was even talking about Nelly. Nelly ain't got nothing to do with this, but he was upset that she was having a relationship with Nelly and not him. Like, bro, you had your time, deal with it and let it go. But and he said that's why she's not getting her masters. So he's pretty much holding her music because of that reason. He talked about it. Said she would record new music. He's not giving her masters. Dude is a lame for that.
Yeah.
I would say something else, but we got people watching. He's a lame for that.
So
He's a clown. You need to go watch that episode on
Okay.
Drink Champs.
But
I
this is my thing though. This is my thing. I want to know. This is what I want to know. Why? Why do I'm gonna make this a gender thing. Why
A what
as
thing?
a gender thing? I'm sorry. I said
You got
ginger.
gingers on your mind. I got you.
Man, you just muffing up these words.
Yo, well, okay. I'm gonna blame my sinuses right now. My sinuses is kicking my butt. Okay, so my question is, as men, why do we do this?
Do what?
Why do we use old body counts to
Who's
exploit?
we?
Huh?
Who's
That's
we?
what I'm saying.
The reason why I say we, because I know people that have done it, and I had to hold them accountable. I had to check them.
We got
This is the reason why I say we, because even though we haven't done it,
yeah,
we're still going to be responsible, regardless of what we feel.
yeah.
We're still going to be responsible for that other man's mistakes.
Long story short, we just need to hold each other accountable. Point blank. It starts with us. Because, like, we could be having a conversation. You could say something out of line, or me, and y'all check me and be like, bro, that was foul. Check that up.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't disrespect me with it, but you let me know I was foul. So, I mean, it's just boils down to accountability. And some stuff shouldn't even be talked about, especially on camera. So,
Paul agrees.
Huh?
Huh?
You said what?
You agree?
Yeah, I do agree.
Oh.
So we have nothing else?
Nah.
If this is it, this is it? This is what it is?
it is what it is.
So, thank everybody for listening, watching to the Call Me King podcast. Matter of fact, before we get off here, let me say something. If anybody have any questions or comments, because I know there are some people that ask me stuff, but they want to remain anonymous, depending on what the question is, y'all can hit us up on Call Me King podcast. No, I'm sorry, Call Me King pod at gmail.com. We'll accept all questions. And if you want to be anonymous, just put anonymous on there and we'll put y'all and
On
just
blast, and we'll tell you.
Nah, real talk. First off, even if you're not anonymous, we're not going to say your name. We're going to say we have a listener, and we're just going to read what you
all right,
give
big,
us, like, or
big
give-
facts, because we don't want to pull a Irv Gotti and
exactly.
make
Like,
content off somebody else.
first off, we respect y'all. We know y'all got families out here.
We just
And,
give them a nickname. Put a nickname in there.
All
What
right.
you want to be called? Make it fun.
Yo, why
What's
we
the
about to
po-
role?
what's the- what's
Hold
the
on,
email
we're
again?
not
What's
about
the
to
email
role
again?
play, bro.
What's the email
We're not
again?
about to role play with
Call Me
with
King Pod.
strangers.
What's the email again?
Call Me King pod at gmail.com.
Okay, cool.
The Posters. That's what we're going to call them. The Posters. Boom. I don't care what y'all say. I just named that. But, Kev, you got something to say?
No.
You ain't got no
No, sir.
weep?
Man, shout out to Daddy for being here.
Our listener.
I
We
think
got an
shout out for
audience
that.
member.
Shout out for Daddy for
Got
being
an
here,
audience member.
chilling with us for the first time.
Absolutely. He was back there. You got something you want to say, man? Feedback, please. We need the feedback. What would you improve? What would you change? What would you like to see? Because you are a listener. Well, that's what we want, man. Whether it's positive, negative, please let us know what we can do to improve, because we want to be better. Y'all make us who we are. Without y'all, we wouldn't be doing this. Well, weeks might, but
Alone.
alone. But
Hey,
yeah, man,
everybody.
we appreciate y'all. Got more to come.
So this was the closure of episode 10
Bow 10.
of Call Me King,
New Call Me King.
and we out.
Yes, sir, buddy Bob.